things that I want Life Blox to add to Harbor Havoc. Keep in mind that this is my opinion, and I don't expect these all to be added. Maybe some of them. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I'd really want is some sort of ranked game mode, available to anyone above level 5. That could change, I'm just suggesting these above level 5. And you have to have friend parties as well, so that way you can play ranked with friends. And ranked mode would be like a fill mode, where you can't leave or else temporary ban, or else you get banned. And it's a 10-minute maximum game, so that way, it's not forever. And then whoever has the most harbor health wins. It can be a draw, too. Then the second would maybe to make harbor more defendable, because, it should be, really easy to defend. Right now there's only, 2, rockets, and so with a boat it's kind of easy to take out. And I think maybe even you could add some auto defenders, like a bot that would just target other people's boats. Then the third would be just to turn off camera shake, and you don't die to a rocket or AA. And also, the second would be so that you don't die to a rocket or anti-aircraft when you're seated in your boat or turret, but you still die to plane rocket, bullet, bomb, and guided rocket. Then I'd say to buff all the small boats' HP to jet ski 450, turret and speedboat to 1000, and also make the anti-aircraft guns not so good against them, so that they're the normal medium boats when you use anti-aircraft against them. And then number 5 would be to nerf all the turrets, so that the rocket does maybe somewhere from 250 to 450, and the anti-aircraft has some sort of fire rate decrease. Because right now they're quite good, and that would also help make the games longer. And, right now, the games are just not very long. Then the second would be to be able to make your own custom boat, and maybe boat turrets. You can customize different turrets on the boat. I don't know which one, but yeah. The 7th would be to have better boat physics, because, the jet ski can, just move the aircraft carrier right now. And, yeah, that's not very good. Should be, there should be some masses, and it's, where if you crash, you don't just, one of them just flies across the map sideways. And then there might be some sort of obvious team chat. So, a team chat, or voice chat, for teams, obviously. And then the 9th would be private practice modes, and a tutorial for beginners, so that way they'll know what to do, and everything. They'll know how to play better. And number 10, when switching turrets on boats, you don't need to zoom into first person again. If I were to start shooting with my AA and then switch to my rocket, I'd have to zoom into first person again. Then there might be some sort of more settings options, you could maybe do the default zoom in more settings. You could put it when you're switching turrets, the default zoom. And then 12, planes should fly right through each other, not bounce off of each other, so that way you're not stuck against a plane. You just go through it. I think that's probably the best way to solve the planes crashing and stuff. It's not really great, but yeah. Number 13 would be driver can control the guided rocket. We need this. So that way, the guided rocket is good, and that way it's also useful. Right now but if the driver can control it, you should be able to exit out of the rocket, set a course for it, and then it continues flying until you press space. However, you're still in your normal camera for driver. Number 15 would be some rocket fuel bar, so that's a small add-on. Number 16 would be some better textures and models, like the plane models, they don't look that great. But number 17 would be bullet drop for anti-aircraft. This would probably make anti-aircraft a lot harder, but that way it's not like bang, dead, bang, dead, bang, dead. It's kind of easy. But with that, I'd say probably also make the anti-aircraft aim all the way up, or be able to aim all the way up, like straight up. 18 would be make a guided rocket into a lock-on missile instead of like exit out of rocket view and driver. Maybe. Like, that would be just interesting. It would be kind of hard though to make. You just like, yeah. 19 would be make boat resupplies at islands, and it can like resupply at the islands or harbor at 150 health per second, so that way you can like heal your boat. And even though then I tried to make it like a small amount, because if it's too much then that might be kind of overpowered. Number 20 would be to make the map bigger so that the matches don't end as quickly. Because right now the matches are really quick. They just end immediately. So yeah, that was my suggestion on what to add to Harbor Havoc. I don't expect the developers to really be this good. But yeah.